Okay, Dave here, and just a few quick safety tips for anyone who's thinking about getting into cuffs. If you don't know, the way that the holes are orientated, either up or down, and either towards you or not. So there's 4 different ways I can have these, and they all have their pros and cons. Easiest way when starting out, keyholes towards you. Because then, if you have access to a key and whatever you're trying to do doesn't work, it's not that difficult to get out. Now, I would suggest trying it that way, but then also trying it that way so the keyholes are down. Because believe it or not, it makes a difference. So, that way. Just remember which way you're turning it. If you can't get it with one hand, give it a go with the other. One of your hands long, it's normally longer than the other. So if it doesn't work one way, try the other. Now, the trickier bit now is when you have the keyholes facing towards you, whether that be shackles up or shackles down. Now, well, the first shackleman challenge I did was keyholes up towards me. Now, this is why, if I get a key here, if I try and put it in, yes, you can sort of do it. You can do it with your mouth. You can sort of do it like that. One good tip, you don't always have to keep your wrists like that. Turn them that way. Sink them down. See how much more room I've got there? I can put the key in there. Turn it if I want or whatever. But I wouldn't rely on that. Let's just say we've forgotten that key. It's over there somewhere. Always have an emergency key on the lanyards around your neck. Now, what I thought the other day, or early on today actually, was why not have an extra shim around my neck? Trouble is though, it's so thin. Let me show you the proper shim. It's an always good idea. You always keep an extra shim to hand. The shims are so thin compared to the key. It just goes in and out. And it's just falling off. So I came across this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why I kept it. I thought, well, that'll be useful one day. It's not one of those funny spiral clips, but it's just a little locking ring pull thing. So that will allow me to keep that on there. Now, with keyholes up, I found park a pen, make sure you get it the right orientation, so you've got it all facing the right way, and put it in. Now you can use your bottom of your hand here, I don't know if you can see that, to help you orientate it. It helps if the light's in the right place. Once you've got it in, you can turn it. Now, one thing to bear in mind is you don't want the pen the other way. If you imagine that pen was round that way, I'd find it really difficult to turn like that because my wrist would be in the way. So think about which way the pen goes up. keyholes facing up, down, facing away from you. We're going to do it the other way now. So this is with the keyholes facing towards me and bows down. Now let me just get rid of this pen. I don't need a pen anymore. Keys down there, somewhere like that. Now the easiest way to get out of this, you can get the key and balance it and get it in like that. It's a bit tricky, takes a little bit of practice, but because it's just going to be easier to shim, isn't it? Which is why I've got that shim there. So let's give this a go. I haven't actually tried it since I've put the shim on the lanyard yet, but I'm sure it'll probably work. There you go. Turn it around. I've got quite a thin wrist, which is quite cool. Which way is it? That way. That's not the key. Use the shim. Push down and pull out. There you go. Now I suggest you practice that several times in all 4 configurations using shims, keys, whatever. I've got various stuff on here just in case. Always have a spare phone number of a mate who can help you out. I hope that might help someone out one day. You never know. Maybe if you're in a home invasion or hostage situation, but don't do it if you're being cuffed by police. To keep it out.